Don't tell me Titanic can steer herself to New York.
Mrs. Brown, lovely to see you. Nothing to worry about, dear. My first officer, Murdoch, has the bridge. It's a magical night. You see, this may be my last voyage. Ismay's expecting me to retire, and the pressure's on to find a new captain. So I've decided to take in the Big Dipper. Over there. See? Starboard side.
Well, I don't see any Big Dipper, Captain. But there does seem to be a beautiful mist forming. It must be marvelous to see Titanic on her maiden voyage.
Indeed it is, Mrs. Brown. But it's a young man's game. I've been at sea my whole life, and I've never felt out of place until now. This competition between Cunard and the White Star Line. It's a vile one, which will eventually cost lives.
Competition?
A new world is forming right before our eyes, Mrs. Brown.
Call me Molly.
I'm afraid this world has outgrown me, Molly.
But how so?
My dear, you are too young to understand my concerns. You see, I come from a simple background, the son of a potter. I've seen the invention of the electric light, telephone, wireless telegraphy. I bought one of the first Model T Fords. I've watched our own Dorothy Gibson on motion picture camera. I've met the Wright brothers and Alexander Graham Bell. And yet I fear that technology will eventually be the ruin of us. Not now, not even in our great-great-grandchildren's time, but eventually. We are literally outgrowing our own skin. I feel for the world, for society, and for my child.
Why, Captain Smith, you mustn't feel that way. Why, when I met my husband, Jim Brown, he wasn't an educated man like yourself. Called himself educated. He wasn't a rich man either. And Lord knows that I wanted a rich man, Captain. Not so I could sit around all day and play piano or gossip with high society ladies, but rather so that I could help those ladies who weren't so high. Well, I decided that love could conquer anything, so I married that man. I married Jim Brown. And did me strike it rich in the mining business. Well, after that, I joined the Denver Women's Club, and it has been my mission ever since to help all those ladies so that they can have light choices in life, Captain.
Why, Molly, are you one of those suffragettes I've been reading so much about in the Times?
It's full steam ahead for us, Captain. Life has never been better. Not worse. So there. So tell me, Captain, now that you may or may not be retiring, how would you best describe your years at sea?
Whenever anyone asks me how I would best describe my over 40 years experience at sea, I simply say uneventful. Of course, there have been winter gales, storms, fog, 80-foot waves. But I know the sea. I know her moods that power the tides. I never saw a wreck, never have been wrecked, nor have I ever been in any predicament that threatened to end in disaster.
Well then, I would say that you are the luckiest captain alive, sir.
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I am, Mrs. Brown. That is, if luck has anything to do with it. Boy. What is your name, boy?
Carlos, Captain Smith.
Where are you from, Carlos?
Italy, sir, but I speak English.
Well, you are very clever at any rate. Now, how can I help you?
My papa is taking me to New York, but my mama does not know where I am. I was unwilling to see you, to see if I could contact her, just to let her know that I am okay.
Why doesn't your mother know where you are, son?
She was seeing someone else, sir. She was having an affair. So my papa took me away. Juliet says that is kidnapping. Juliet says that we need to contact my mama right away, and that she must be going out of her mind.
Well, now, who is Juliet?
She's my friend, sir.
I will need to speak with this Juliet. Would I find her in steerage?
No, sir. She's with you. She's fine, honest, and beautiful.
I'll tell you what, Captain. I will take Carlos and go look for Juliet myself. I'm sure I can find her. This is not a matter for the courts.
If you wish, Mrs. Brown. I will order a wire to be sent to your mother, telling her that you are safe.
Thank you.
Come, Carlos.